We're going to talk today about the gut and your gut health today. And I just wanted to ask you a few questions if you can relate to the following. So, think about each thing I'm saying and maybe just make a little hash mark or count on your fingers about the different things that you may be experiencing now or you have had experienced. So, first of all, have you ever been on antibiotics? What about medications like over the counter meds, prescriptions, or birth control? Chemicals in health and beauty products? Have you put those on your face? Pesticides? Have you done chemotherapy? Do you have poor dental or hygiene? Alcohol abuse? Chronic stress or worry? Poor diet that has lacked fiber. And just so you know what lacking fiber is, you need 25 grams of fiber per day. And most fiber filled servings are about 5 grams. Excess sugar or carbs, artificial sweeteners, processed foods, a lack of sleep, a lack of activity in your lifetime. So now that we know these things are important to the gut, what really makes them important to us? Well, the gut encompasses everything from your mouth to your anus, and it has an ecosystem all of its own. And most people don't even realize that that is 27 feet of real estate in your body, all wild, wound up all the way through. In the United States, it's estimated that 30 million people suffer from an imbalance in their GI tract. The microbiome, which is what we consider the tract that I just explained from the mouth to the anus, it functions much like a garden, and it likes to keep the good bacteria or the plants well tended and the bad bacteria, the weeds, in control. We do need our good and our bad bacteria, but we don't want our bad bacteria overtaking the good bacteria. So, feeding and fertilizing that good bacteria is so important. And weeding out the bad is essential to having a healthy, balanced microsystem in your gut. So, often we refer to the gut as the second brain. Your brain works with the gut works with the brain simultaneously back and forth. There's over 100 million neurons embedded in the gut wall. And did you know that the bacteria in our own cells outweigh it 10 to 1? And most of them make their home in the gut. Most of our serotonin levels and um, our immunities are all found in the gut. This is why people have trouble sometimes with anxiety and depression or even staying healthy. So, just to name a few functions of gut bacteria, they regulate those digestion, like I said. They regulate your metabolism. They extract the vitamins and the nutrients from foods. If you picture your gut wall having these phalanges, when somebody has too much bad bacteria or they just have an imbalance of their gut, sometimes it can tend to look like this. And so the good nutrients aren't grabbed and tended well in the gut. This is why it's so important to have the products on board that you are taking in Slim, who's going to feed that good bacteria with the prebiotic, and with the Probio 5, that's going to get to the root and is going to take away candida yeast. We'll explain some of these topics later this week, but I want you to think about those hash marks you made today. And it probably is no wonder why you've come to this place so far and why you have found yourself struggling with an imbalance in your gut or found yourself wanting to prevent yourself from continuing to go down a path where you could be leading towards that imbalance in your gut.